Live. I'm live. How's it going? Dunk here. So just so you know, I am not at home, in case you couldn't tell. And it's kind of going to show you that you should be able to create content wherever you are. If you say you're going to go live and you're not at home and you're going to go hang out with your family out of town and you don't feel like bringing all your camera gear with you, you can do it. You can do it from anywhere. Just saying. So, all right. So today I'm going to talk about creating trending content. Man, I got bedhead. Why didn't you tell me I had bedhead? Put my hood back on. Look cool. There we go. All right. So I'm using my headphones today. Let me, I always like to double check on either YouTube or X, just make sure that I am streaming. Click that thing. It's going to show my face. It says I'm live. Let's see how the sound sounds. I'm using my headphone right now, the earbud. These don't usually have the best microphones, so I want to see how it sounds. All right. Sounds like an earbud. Delay's not that bad either. So cool. All right. Cool. Be sure to share this out if you're watching this on YouTube, X, whatever. I'm going to let this bedhead just be what it is. Cool. So what I'm talking about today is just some of how to create trending content. And one of the easiest ways to do it is to look at what's trending, you know, and in your niche. So what I typically will do if I'm looking for trending content, things like I will create another YouTube channel. Like I usually segment my YouTube channels. So let me just share my tab real quick and you'll see what I'm talking about. I had so many tabs open. Why didn't you tell me I had so many tabs open? And let me actually share it out first, and I'll show you how I usually do that. We go here, this inaccurate metrics. Cool. And let me know if you like these videos in the comments. And if you want to support me in any way, you can always just go to gary.club/dunk. And then you could also join my Discord by going to dunk. I put the wrong link up there. This is my Discord. Dunkmedia.club is my Discord. Come and hang out with me. There's a lot of open spaces and then some fun stuff that is token gated, which if you get involved, you could earn your way there. So that's pretty cool. All right. I hate these autofocus cameras. You see that? That's why I don't like using the webcam on the camera. I hate auto. Everything on auto is terrible. Sorry. I know. Okay. Get to it. Present. Share screen. I am going to share this screen right here. Just so you know, I only have one screen. I usually have two screens that I'm working with when I'm live. And again, you don't have to have that. A cool little hack if you are traveling, you have one, which I don't have a new enough one. I need to get a new one. But you can use an iPad as a second screen on if you have a Mac. If you have a Windows computer, there's a whole bunch of options. But I think you use it with Android as well. But not sure the whole situation with that, but cool. So this is YouTube, and this is one thing I always do first is I always like to share out the lives. So I'm going to go to @eToolbox, which is the handle for this channel, and I share out the lives, and that's an easy way to find it. If you ever see the handles that are there, you know, so if you ever see those little handles, that's an easy way to find the channel. So then I click this, we're going to see it's going to play. Oh, no audio. Good. Okay. So what I always do when I share these videos out is I won't go to this share link because this doesn't embed very well. Like if I copy that, I just go to the top right here where it says watch. I copy that link and I'm just going to share that in my Discord real quick. And again, dunkmedia.club. Come hang out with me. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're back. We are back. So I share that there. And then another place that I love sharing is Gary Club. If you're not in Gary Club yet, you should come hang out in Gary Club. There are so many different cool things that you could do. And again, there we go. Look at that. I don't know, ovals. Cool. I don't yet. I should probably get one. They look pretty cool. I like their platform. I've been making some content about it, and that's actually a good example of trending content. A lot of people are talking about ovals right now, and I'll just go ahead and bring that up real quick. Here, let me actually follow through with what I was going to do, and then I'll bring it up. So there you go. And if I post this, it's just going to post a link. It's be clickable. More people, it's exposure. And these are people that are in my ecosystem. And it's another place that people will see it and they might come and join the live, which give me engagement and things like that, which is all part of it. And, it's all part of the going live to actually have people like you here live hanging out with me. And I love posting it there. So so you can come hang out with me. But yeah, this is a good example right here. This is kind of topical now that that you've posted this. So, or that you see this. So Gary said, anyone own an oval? So what I've been doing is I've been making a lot of content recently about this. This is a trending topic. So you could, this isn't exactly what I was going to point out first, but this is a good way to find a thing that's actually trending. And by trending, this is kind of it's like a micro trend. It's not a huge trend that's going to get a whole bunch of people, but you're going to be able to get a community that's already interested. So it's about making content for people that, that actually need the content. So if you look at, let me actually just go to that YouTube channel. Not that. So, so we're going to the YouTube channel that I'm working on. The blockchain. You could search for the blockchain. And that would have been a bad thing to search for with a C instead of a B. And that will bring you to this channel right there. And I mean, this is another example right here that I could hack. So I search for that, and I could even go here and look at the videos. I don't want it to play. No, play. I can even go here and see what's working. Doesn't look like they've actually been doing a lot in the last. Oh no, they have. Cool. But this is a good example. If it falls into my niche, I could always just look at a similar channel. It's kind of my point. But go back. There we go. So what I've been doing is like NFT hacks. This is, things like these. These are all things that I've hacked from it. So like I'm talking about these NFT hacks, that's ovals that I'm actually talking about. So these are things that people that are interested in this topic, I can then post it in the communities, and it's not as discoverable, but it's a way to serve my community with something that's trending. And then I could be the resource that they come to whenever they want to figure it out. So you kind of become the dominant resource that people go to. Cool. And let me know if you like this type of video with me just doing this with, I don't, I know the audio is not as good, and I know that the camera is just but it shows that you can make content anywhere. You could just stream from your computer. You don't need that fancy setup that I had for, it's fine. You don't need that. This works. Use what you have until you have something else. When I started, I actually started in this room that I'm in right now. This very room, when there was the lockdowns in 2020, I came to my family's house and I came up here and I started creating content because I work in the film industry. I'm going to go on my spiel. So I work in the film and television industry, and everything shut down, and it took a while for things to open back up, obviously a long time. So I couldn't just sit around and not make money. I could claim government support, but that doesn't really do me any good. So I started creating content in this very room. There's a couple that I tried on the other side of the room, but I discovered this beautiful thing. I don't have any lights on in this room right now, I don't. I have one light in this room and it's doing nothing for me. Actually, it's probably hurting my light color, my light temperature. But point is, I have a window. That's it. I have a window right here behind me. It's shining. So I took my phone, right? Like it wasn't this one. It was the one before this. Its predecessor. And I took the front facing camera. It was like an iPhone 10, I think. And it was dying. Like the battery was swollen and it was not doing well. So I got a 99-cent teleprompter app and I started writing my scripts. And then what I would do is I'd have my computer read the script back to me. And I would be like, that sounds exactly how I would say it. I'd write it in my own words. And this was before AI could write a script for you. So it's like I was figuring it out, and I'd write it, find my topic, I would write, I would be writing my script, and I would typically do them. I started by doing like looking down and trying to look up, and it took me forever. But then I would just script it, my little teleprompter. I'd lean my phone up above, right about, right. You can't really see it, but it'd be like, I'm looking right there. There's a little mantle right above where the camera is right here. There's a mantle above it. And I would just lean it there and I would just record my videos just like this. You can go back on my channel and go take a look at them. They look terrible. They do not look good, but it's completely fine because I actually just did what I had to do to create content. So, and I recommend you do exactly the same thing. Just start creating content. And you're going to find your audience, but on that note, how are you going to find your audience a little bit faster if you do things called trend jacking. So you can go over and just show this again. A little sip of water. I got a long day ahead of me. I got bowling, and then some Christmas concert, and then tomorrow it's my niece's birthday, and we got a dance recital and a whole bunch of and the cousins are coming in from town to visit her. It's gonna be crazy. My brother's kids and all them. So busy weekend, but I'll be here. I'm here today. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Be here on Monday. We're gonna be here all those days. I'm actually working on a shoot on Monday, but I'll still be here. Cool. Let me just share this again. No, I want the bigger screen. I want you to see. You don't need to see this. You need to see that. Cool. So what do I do? So like I said, I've been coming over here and creating the trending content, but how do I find this trending content? I look at what other people are creating. So, and then I also look at this site. You can go to Google Trends. Go to Google Trends. And I mean, like, this will go for whatever niche. And I get it. It's Google versus YouTube or X or Facebook, but this is the overall trend. So if things are trending on YouTube, they're probably going to be searched on video platforms as well. So I could say, how about blockchain, since that's the topic. So you can see how much things have been trending. And like, I mean, here's a good example. This is 2023. And we'll show you what regions people are showing in the last year. So in the United States, Wyoming was up interest for some reason in blockchain. New York is probably up because of the fact that they constantly are blocking things in blockchain. So you need to know those things, like they're constantly putting up restrictions. So that's probably why it's people searching for, how do I get around what, and then related topics. You can go down and you can go dive deep into these things. And like I searched for one thing, I could search for something else in that same niche. How about NFT. So there's the NFT thing. So I could type NFT, or people searching for it. There was a spike there on December 16th of searches, but it's kind of trending down as far as the term NFT. So if you're looking for a big trend, you can go to Google Trends and see what like seasonal topical trends are. And sorry if I don't see the chat. I'm bouncing back and forth between different tabs, so because I only have the one screen today. Cool. All right, so that's one thing I use. I use this less than other things because I like going to the source. I like going to YouTube to find content to make for YouTube, because this page right here, home, is one of my best friends, because I like to see what it's telling me other people are creating. Now, some of these things, like I don't mess with the VV drops very much anymore, because I don't like things that are centralized. I don't like things that are centralized. So VV is cool, but it's a centralized thing that I don't really care to make content about, because that's not my audience. So I don't really make it about that, because I find that people want to actually know how to do more things like this. So airdrops, these are things that I could now watch and create. But now, you know, you're saying, Jonathan, I don't have time to watch, like, break down all these videos. Now, I haven't watched this yet, but I'm gonna just use it as an example, or one of these. Let's see. This is actually sounding cool. I'm gonna save this video for later. Not related to what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna save it for later. But what we could do right here is, like, so I'm gonna open up this video. I'll leave it muted. And this might be something relevant. So what if it is? If it's something that I found on the homepage, what am I gonna do at this point? Now I could watch it. I could take notes. I could do all that fun stuff if that's what I wanna do. Or I could just grab this link at the top. I like, again, I think it's about the same, the bottom. Yeah, it's fine now if you grab the bottom one, but I just always grab the one at the top. I know it works. And then I go to ChatGPT. And then I could have it rewrite everything. I like using the plugins versus the other ones because they could actually access YouTube links. And I could say something, again, you can go as in detailed. If you have, say, a script for a video that's already worked, you could do that, or you could even build out a custom GPT, which I'm going to be making some content about how to make custom GPTs, because I'm building one out right now that I created a whole bunch of questions for it to ask me, and I'm building out a knowledge base so it will know all about me. So I want it to know everything about me so it is able to make content that's relevant to me. So I'm going to be creating a video about that shortly, but it's today. If you want to do it, you could always paste that link in. So I would say, sometimes it glitches and says it can't access it. And if that's the case, what I usually do is I just grab the transcript, but I'll show you how to do that. So break down the key points of this video, and see what it does is it brings up the Aaron browser. It's a free plugin. And just so you know, I am using ChatGPT Plus. I apologize if some people can't get it right now. I know I think that they are still restricting it. I haven't checked in a little bit, but it's not, so it's gonna break this down. So I just pulled out a random thing. Now I have bullet points. So maybe I have a video that's already done well, and I could just take that example, and then I can give it and have it rewrite these bullet points into a similar video. So what I could do is, let's make it easy on us. I'm just gonna go here to here, and I'm gonna grab this video. And if you're ever just trying to grab your transcript real quick, here's a little hack. Just hit details, and there's the back of the video. And if you hit subtitles, even if you haven't uploaded subtitles, take a look at this. YouTube will actually auto-generate, and they do a pretty good job. They will auto-generate subtitles for you if you just grab this. Now, I can go back over to ChatGPT. Make sure. And again, sorry if I can't jump back and forth. I'm popping my head back over to the live tab. It's on a different screen, and I can't see it at the same time. So apologies again. So I can copy that, go back over to ChatGPT. I said, this is great. I also could have just pasted the link, by the way, and told it to look it up. Just saying, but I have access to my videos, so I just grabbed the transcript. But these. And this is a good way to say, like, I'm just like repurpose. And if you did take this is a cool thing that I'll show you. This is a cool tactic. But let me do this first. let's see what it gives us. And hey, if it gives us something that we don't like, just we'll try again, you know. Let's see if there's any other common. Didn't remove that space so it goes. Oh, see, it didn't understand what I said. So now I just need to clarify. I'll just go back. Submit again, see if it gives me. Hey, and by the way, you know how I just copied and pasted that script? If you just have the free ChatGPT, it's not going to give you as good of an answer typically, but it's going to give you something similar. So if you just have ChatGPT 3.5, don't think that you are left behind. You just need to copy that transcript, and there's a bunch of different tools out there that you could copy those transcripts for free. My hood back up. My head's getting cold. Getting cold. Okay. I don't know if you could hear me though. I don't know. I don't know if you could hear me with that. So look, let's take a look at what it created for us. Oh, it's still creating. So again, I haven't watched the video yet, so I don't know everything, but you go look at these notes, 300 million, blah, 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 and you can see the things that it's talking about are the same. So if I was to do this, I could go to, now I could just take this and I could shoot the script, or I could take it into a tool like SHINEFY, or I could take it into a tool like InVideo, or a similar, or what is it, Pictory is another one. And I could take those and I could drop the script in, and it could grab stock footage or help me create it. Or also CapCut has a really cool feature. I could actually probably show that to you. I don't think I could share my audio from my computer with this setup, because I usually have a soundboard that I mix the audio through. But I could show you real quick how to do that. So now I've created a piece of content. I found a piece of content that was already trending. I took a script that was already there. So I don't know if you probably can't hear, but I usually what I'll do is I take it, and I won't do it directly right now, but what I typically will do is I'll take this, I'll copy it into another platform or whatever, and then I will, or like a text editor, and then I will listen to it. So I right click on it, and I don't know if you can actually see this. I don't think you can. At least on Mac, if you right click, you highlight, you say start speech, this terrible sounding robotic voice. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but hey, yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. You know, just to get you the flow. I'm looking for like the flow. So it's fine. I could tell that it's actually doing this in my voice. And that's kind of like what I'm training it for. Training that, I'm going to show you in a video that I'm working on something. I'm going to show you, and hopefully you could copy me, or however we end up doing it. So it's going to be pretty cool. But it's a bot, or just a custom GPT, and if you copy what I'm doing, you could create one for yourself. But now what I do is I can go to a tool. I'm going to show you in CapCut, because I have CapCut, and I believe you could do this with the free version as well. Again, I'm not 100% sure if you're going to be able to hear it. I might be able to play it on the computer and you just hear it through my earpiece. Or actually, no, it wouldn't. It would just come through my headphones. So if not, just copy what I'm doing, and it's going to be great. So if I click this one right here, I'm going to share the screen. I'm gonna have to share the screen twice actually, just because I have to show you my first screen that I'm sharing. So I copied that script that I just put there, and then I hit %. I'm gonna do CapCut so you can see CapCut now. This screen's gonna get the stuff that I'm working on. Those are all my batches, short videos. But what I'm gonna look at right there is that thing that says script to video. And I'm gonna click that right now. And I think that we're gonna lose this screen, but you will see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna click script to video. All right. So one of the only thing that I really don't like about, there's probably a workaround about StreamYard and pretty much all these. I wish that there was just a way that I could program a whole bunch of tabs in that I could switch back and forth between. That would be a super dope. So now, what am I gonna do? Right, so you can use these AI writers. That's another thing. You could always just go here and have it help you write the script. These are new features. I actually haven't seen these new ones. So I need to dive back in here and take a look at these AI writers. You could say how long you want it to be. See, these are like 1 minute, 1 to 3 minutes, 3+ minutes, game videos, so on. You can go down these and it would help you create the content, but you would still have to go to YouTube, find the trending content, find, like, what I find is when I'm engaging in stuff and I'm watching videos that are doing well, it's going to feed up stuff that I'm interested in. And another little hack that, if you're going to do that, create a new YouTube channel, and just watch content for that particular, like I have Unblocking the Blockchain. I only watch content revolving around Web3. There's there's nothing else. There's no, me just watching a show for fun on that channel. It will mess up my algorithm because I don't want to see that stuff recommended. I don't want to see a talk show recommended on that channel. I just want it to be topical content. So I only watch content. So it's super hyper focused on the kind of content that I want it recommended to me. So I'm just going to go to write your own script. I'm going to paste in the script that we wrote. Now we could pick up a different voice. There's some weird voices in here too. So like zombie. Yeah, I could actually, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it or not. Not doing that. I guess I say dunk here, so I probably should make it a male voice, huh? Gotham hero. Here. Oh god, one of them was called heroin, and I read it as heroin, which is, I guess, is it spelled the same? Captain. Let's see. I think Captain's one of the best ones so far. Okay. So some of these are better than others, but I'm just going to show you how you can do this. Remember, I'm using CapCut, and it's a free tool, but some of the features are paid. So just keep in mind that this may not. So I would just use Captain. Oop. Let's just double check, make sure that's a good one. Let's see if I could. Maybe I could. Yeah. You know what I could do? I think I know how I could do this. I could show you the final product. So now I can click generate video, and we can have smart generation or local media. If it's local media and you have a bunch of, say, footage that you have, and you just put a bunch of your own footage in there, it will use your own footage to create the video. But say you don't have that, I can click smart generate, and it's going to generate the entire video like magic. You don't see the thing right now, but what it's showing on my screen, it is showing, generating in a timeline, saying 5-6%. So it's creating the video live. So let's go over real quick what I did. I went to YouTube on a channel that I only watch a particular type of content on. In this case, it's Web3, crypto, blockchain content. And I took that content that was presented to me. I had ChatGPT rewrite that content into something that is the same topic, but geared towards my audience, and also in my words, in my voice, in my mannerisms. I'm Dunk. I have a certain way that I I talk. Just turned off this one. Okay, so now let me just make sure that I don't know what you can see right now. You can't see anything. We lost the tab. It disappeared. It disappeared. So go back to CapCut, and this is what we have now. Now, again, we used the tool that gave us footage automatically. So it is what it is, and you could always just click these and swap them out with something else if you don't like this particular video. Now, what I would do is say I use a lot of these PFPs. Let's see. So I use a lot of these. Where is it? I don't think they're in the cloud, actually. Okay, so I use a lot of the PFPs that I have here. Let me just grab one so you know what I mean. So I use my character Dunk as my PFP. So there we go. So I can just something like that. So if I wanted this character just like the other videos, I would just add it in. I could easily go here and add keyframe at the beginning, whatever. I want them to come in. And actually, here's another little hack. Let me show you real quick. So let me just get this shot. And then I can just have that keyframe. I go to the end of the clip. I hit another keyframe, and then I can, adjust it and change the angle. Then when I do it, I don't know if you're able to hear, but that's a terrible voice that I picked. I picked a terrible voice, but it did it. It's done. Cool. So now what I like to do is I like to just highlight this. And if I want to have closed captions, I'll leave them. If not, I can delete them. But what if I did want closed captions? I would rather just do it this way. I highlight highlight the clip, the audio clip. And I come over here to the thing where it says audio on the side, click that. And we're gonna go down to, sorry, not audio, text. Click on text and click on closed caption. And I actually will create a new closed caption file because the other one, I don't know what it is, it just does not space it organically. So I'm gonna create a closed caption file. And if you don't see it, it's 30, 40, 50, it's creating it. It takes a couple seconds, but it's a couple seconds. This used to be a service that people would have to pay for. Think about that. So now it's much smaller. See how it's smaller? And I come up here where it says template, and I could pick different templates to add like different animation templates or effects that we could do or whatever you want. Animations, these ones I like. Captions. And you could also proofread things like if you want things to be capitals. See, apparently I'm Donk, not Dunk. So I can make those adjustments if I need to and turn these into proper videos. So there's some that say Pro. If they say Pro, they're with the Pro version. If they don't, then they're not. And it looks like they added a whole bunch of new ones in here real quick. But so if I wanted to have closed captions, I can add something like this one. I like this one. I can do something. Oh gosh, that voiceover is so loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. I would probably go with a different voice. It's kind of a yelling one. I would have definitely done a different voice. So now you could do things, add elements in, and if you wanted to swap these videos out, you could always create, bring in your other videos or come over here to media and come over to library, and you could search for something else to swap the video, like this one. Let's see. I don't know, let's just search for Web3 and see if I drop that there. Oh. So I could just drop it there. I'll drop it on top, actually. Do another layer. And then I'll line it up. Maybe above. I can do something like that. And now it could be different footage. And I could, even if it's just an image like this, you just go to the beginning. Same thing as I did with that that NFT image that I used. I just go to the end and add whatever keyframe, zoom in. And then if I wanted to, I could even add animations and stuff like that to the image. Just go through them real quick. I like the combo ones for actual full images. Do something like see, and now AI has helped me. Ooh. And that was just an image. So I don't know if you could hear it, but I don't think you really need to hear this to understand what I'm doing, just because the voiceover is just so atrocious. Ooh. Welcome. Sorry if I didn't see this. Oh yeah, it's a minute ago. Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth between screens that I'm streaming to. I'm just using my laptop today instead of, I usually have a screen on the side, so I don't want to see it. But hey. There we go. Ooh. How's it going? And yeah, I'm doing these lives every single day, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel on YouTube. Follow me on X. I stream to both places, also to Facebook, but most of you are hanging out with me on YouTube and X from what I could tell. So sweet. Cool. So what I'm doing, again, let me get back to it, is I'm creating this video, and just so I do a recap so you know what I'm doing, is I took a video and I wanted to find something that was trending. I can't find the tab that I was on. There we go. So I wanted to find things that are in my niche. So what I do is I create a YouTube channel, a brand new YouTube channel, or one that I'm only going to watch a certain type of content on. Ooh, look, it's recommending me on this channel. What do you know? I'm on a different channel than the one that I'm streaming on. So you could take this content, like I use this as an example. Best way to farm, you can click that. That's stuff that I'm interested in. That's stuff that I want to put on that content. I want to know how to farm stuff, because farming, if you don't know, that's stuff that channel's relevant to. So I found this video, and what I did is I went over to ChatGPT and I asked it to break down the key points for this video, and I gave it a link, and I'm using a plugin called the Aaron browser. You could use the built-in, you need 4 by the ChatGPT Plus with 4 built-in, but the Aaron browser, if you go to the regular browser, it's not going to be able to grab the transcript from a YouTube link. If you are doing anything else, you could definitely do this if you're not grabbing a transcript. If you just grab the transcript and paste it in, you can use the regular one, or just use 3.5. Cool, and now, so then what I did is it gave me these bullet points. It grabbed the transcript, grabbed the YouTube, that's the transcript for the video, gave a little bit of it, respond in language that users recording, there we go, and it gave me all of these bullet points. And it's not, it's the information from their video. This is like, if I didn't want to watch the video, this is also a great way just to like get the bullet points and quickly, hey, give me the key points of this video in like a paragraph, and then you'll know if it's even worth watching. That answers your question. Now, I told it right here. This is the main little blurb that I said, okay, this is great. Now rewrite these notes in, oh, I see, I didn't even have the right, I had bad English there. Notes as if it is from the channel the transcript is from. So the creator is called Dunk. Again, I want to rewrite these notes above in the format of the script, not about the topic of the script below. Man, I had a lot of typos in that too. Man, that was like bad. That was a lot of typos. Okay. And what it did, then I pasted the transcript. You could also just paste a link like this if you're using this tab and just have, but what I did is I just told it, I just went over to my YouTube studio. And if you upload videos on YouTube and you're trying to start, and you go to YouTube Studio, it's studio.youtube.com. So if you, no matter, if you have a YouTube account, you have this, but you may not have just posted anything, so you may never go to this page. But if you have the account, go to studio.youtube.com and it will log you in here to a page that more looks like this. So little fireworks. So again, this is a channel that I'm working on right now. And I can go to content. And if you go to the little pen, and even if you'd never uploaded a transcript, if you give it, you know, it's not going to happen immediately the second you upload it, but YouTube will create its own transcript for it. And, you know, because YouTube is a search engine, so it needs, every word you say in it needs to be searchable. So if you go to subtitles, you have a version of, you know, auto-generated transcript right here, ready to go. So if you copied that, I copied that, and then I went back over here, I pasted it in, and it gave me the script. Now, it might not be 100% right. I didn't really go deep into proofreading it and stuff because I'm just showing you as an example. I would need to actually watch the videos and stuff like that. But it still has things like my calls to action, my blah, blah, all these different things. They're all there, mine, because I gave it an example of my video that was already doing well, that was in the structure that I wanted. Cool. And then I went over to, I'm not even sharing the right screen tab. Man, I gotta start over. I'm sorry. I completely was sharing the wrong tab. That's why it's bad to have two screens, or not bad to not have two screens. Let me just go back over that real quick. I'm sorry. Let me just, I don't want you not to have it. So what I did, again, let me know if I'm on the wrong screen. Let me know in the comments if I'm on the wrong screen. I'm sorry, I only have one screen today. I didn't realize it. Okay, I need to get a Stream Deck. I need to get a Stream Deck. So I took this link. Okay, so let me go through this quickly again. So you don't want to, oh, this playing in the background. So I went to this channel, my other channel, and I searched for, oh man, now. Let me actually discard that. Show you that again. So I have this other channel, Unblocking the Blockchain. I search for content on that channel. This is what I was saying there. Oh, look, it's not even recommending my same one anymore. So if I took that same video, it was showing that here. Now it's recommending other ones because I kept on clicking back and forth. But I clicked on that video, this one, best strategy for, you know, for crypto airdrops, and you know, it's stuff that I know is trending right now because it's showing up in my feed. People are watching it. I mean, you can even look at these videos. I mean, they streamed and they got 612 views. It's not that bad. It's like, but they have an audience. But now I could create a video that's similar, and I could take their research and just apply it to my video. I always proofread stuff, but if you grab this link at the top, this one right here, and go over to ChatGPT, I dropped it in here. It says break down the key points, and it grabbed the transcript, created the key points from the video, and then I asked it to, you know, rewrite it, and then I gave it a transcript from my video. And if you go to the little, go to studio.youtube.com, and then go to content, and then go with a little pencil. Even if you haven't uploaded your transcript, YouTube will auto-generate one after a period of time, and you can just grab your transcript from there. You could also just paste that link, but hey, you know what? You have access to your transcript, why not? And that's it. And then you grab that and you paste that over here, and it gave me this script. And I went over to, now I took the script. You want to proofread it, make sure it's correct, because AI is not artificial intelligence. It is machine learning. So it only knows what you told it to know. So if you never told it, you know, what kind of video you want it to be, then, or like if you never told it the format, it's just going to do whatever it knows. And if you tell it, do it this way, now it knows the format that you want. So then I went over to, again, another tab. So many tabs. Then I went over here to CapCut, and I generated this video using their script to, you could also generate the script in here, but I like reverse engineering things that are already working. So then I just took things like, you could add in your text. It will automatically grab these. I just had it grab stock photos. And now you just go through this video and you could add elements to it. If there's an image that doesn't make sense, then you could just click it, come over here to their library on the side, search for a replacement, and you could find things like videos, you could find things like other photos, and all sorts of things that you could add in here. And then you could add in elements like animations, you could add keyframes for motion. And the point is that your video is you're basically proofreading it and making tweaks as you go. And once that's done, you have a complete video that's been researched by somebody else. Again, I'd say don't spam with information that you're not qualified to, but this is a good way for you to say, I'm making content in this niche. And if you wanted to be on camera, you could be on camera. You could just take exactly what I just showed you, that script, and plop your camera up and just hit record. You know, even if you're using a phone like that was a, bring back things so I know that I'm seeing myself. Even if you're just using a phone, something like this, remember I told you, like, this room that I'm in right now is where I started creating content during lockdown in 2020. And I just took my phone and there's a mantle above where my computer is right now. I put it there. There was a free, it was actually a 99-cent teleprompter app. And I recorded myself. It was with a dying, bloated battery iPhone 10. It's called 10, by the way. It's not X. If you think it's X, then sorry. Oh, no worries. Hey, all good. Hey, we got to hang out a little bit longer, right? Okay, but yes, my point is that's it. I just took my phone, put it up here. I have a window right here for my lighting. So if you're worried about creating content, just create it. Cool. So let's see. And let me see if there's anything else I wanted to go over today. And what I'm doing is I am creating a piece of content live every single day. So this was me showing you how to create the content using AI and reverse engineering something that's trending, because I think it's really important to actually know what's trending in your niche so you can actually show people, so you actually know what's going on. You have to be on the pulse of whatever your niche is, I guess is the point. And then in order to do that, just be involved, and the algorithms end up feeding up what content you need to make. So you're like, oh, what video do I need to make? Oh, there's already somebody that made the video. Who cares? Who cares if somebody already made the video? Did you make the video? Like right now, you're here hanging out with me. You're not hanging out with anybody else. So you may be more likely to come watch a video that I made because I made it. So apply that to somebody else. So you're going to have an audience that is going to be your fan. They're going to love you. And they would rather hear this information from you because they know, like, and trust you. So, that's the whole point of creating content like this that is trending, because people will actually believe it more when it's from somebody that they trust, somebody that you built a rapport and relationship with. And so never think that that it's too saturated. There's too many videos on that topic. Yeah, maybe you if you already have an audience, maybe it's just for your audience. Maybe you're making videos just for your audience at that point, and then other people are going to share it. But if something is trending and it ends up being a related topic, that's going to be a good opportunity for new people to find you. So you're going to have the people that already know, like, and trust you that come and support your videos. And then you'd have new people that say, I have people from videos on this. I started this channel, the blockchain one, in 2020, like last year. I haven't really done too much with it. It's just been sitting there, and I will just upload a random video and it's topical, and then something topical happens, and like it's saying something to Coinbase, and something with Coinbase happens, and then that video blows up out of nowhere because people started coming and searching for Coinbase related topics, and they found my videos because they were already helpful. So that's my advice for you. So just go out and create your content. Stop waiting for it to be perfect or you to be original. There's no originality under the sun. I hate to break it to you. I work in the film and television industry, and I'm saying that there's no originality. Everything is just done over and over and over again. It's just slightly tweaked to look like it's different, but that's it. So cool. All right. Awesome. I went over everything I wanted to go over today, but just, I'm editing things live typically, but I usually try and do a live edit, but because I don't have my mixer with me, I didn't want to mess everything up without you being able to hear it, because like you couldn't even hear it with CapCut. So if I edited, you'd just been sitting there looking at my video and not hearing it. So cool. Oh, my pleasure. And just so make sure that you ring the bell. And so every time I'm going live every day in December, I've made that commitment to make sure that I create a piece of content on that channel. And what was the best way to create a piece of content? But to show you how I'm doing it. And it's actually helped me. And this is one thing, just go out and create stuff. Help me. Like I help myself by helping you. And that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. So again, thank you. Make sure you go to gary.club/dunk if you would like to support me. Also, if you want to monetize in Web3, which is one of my favorite ways to monetize, that is one of my favorite platforms, which is Social Connector, which is Gary Club is their first use case, but you can go and grab a free Social Connector account by going to gary.club/dunk. And then remember, come and hang out in my Discord server. If you like hanging out and chatting with me here, I'm in there all the time. The more people, the merrier. So let's go and hang out in my Discord at dunkmedia.club. There's a link at the bottom in the ticker. And again, I will see you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.